Hey guys, what's going on? Coming at you from a not so nice Tuesday afternoon. It's pretty gray outside. Looks like it's gonna rain, which isn't always great, but I don't hate the rain, so it's really not so bad. Um, and my cat. I didn't even realize he was there until I just looked at the camera. Um, as always, I don't really know what I'm here to talk about. This video making has kind of taken on a philosophical, sort of spontaneous nature, which I think is cool. I mean, I just get a jumble of thoughts and I kind of spew it out and see what happens. And I mean, I don't know who's watched this in the past. I don't even know if I have very many viewers at all. I haven't really looked. But whoever watches this, you know, it'd be cool if you said this was shit or not, because I might not, do it if it's actually pretty dull. But that being said, I'm just gonna, keep it rolling because I don't mind doing it. It's a good way to get all the junk out of my head. If you want to call it junk, I don't know. Just thoughts for now is probably the best label. That being said, lately I've kind of been thinking about being stuck. And when I say that, I don't mean obviously literally stuck, like in the mud or inside physical limitation. I mean like, emotionally, mentally, spiritually being stuck. And I think it's really common actually among like youth these days, like people my age coming out of high school, being in university, trying to figure it all out. Not only is that super stressful, but you also kind of feel like you're not sure where you're at in it all. You kind of lose yourself without knowing it. And I certainly feel like that some days, if not every day, at some point. And I can't speak for everyone. Maybe this is just me, but feeling stuck is a weird thing. You're living your life, you're doing things every day, and like it's not necessarily that you're not doing what you like, but it's not enough. You don't feel whole at the end of the day. You kind of feel like you're missing something, or you're not doing something you should be, and that's when you think you are, and you feel that way. It's certainly discouraging, one, but it's weird. It's a strange feeling, and it's almost like sadness, except it's not sadness. It's just feeling kind of unfulfilled. You know what I mean? And I think a lot of us feel that more than we should be feeling. And I mean, I don't have the answers. I don't I can't sit here and be like, well, you know, this is how you unstuck yourself. Because I don't have the answers. I mean, I'm still stuck myself in a lot of ways, but I think I'm just throwing this out there so that if you're watching this and you understand what I'm saying, know that we all do. We all feel that way, or at least I do. Before I lose my train of thought, I guess what I want to say is, if you're feeling stuck and like your life is kind of like in a vicious cycle of doing things you know, don't like or you're not satisfied with, you're the only change. You're the only one that can change it for you. I mean, people like me or even, more significant people that you live with can tell you to do it, and say this is that, but in the end of the day, you got to be the one to recognize what's going on and change it, because it's fine. Like, it's okay to feel like you don't know what you're doing, or like you don't know what you need to be doing, but if you know you shouldn't be doing what you're doing, like that's not enough, change it. And it sounds really easy to say, and it is. It's harder to do than to say, for sure, but either we feel stuck for years upon years, if not forever, or we do something about it. And I've kind of been thinking about that a lot because I'm trying to make that change happen. And in my case, it's not even like being stuck in relationships or anything like that. It's being stuck in my own behavior and the way that I do things. If that makes sense. But I think as a people, we all have that need to strive for more, to be more than we are, and we're ever changing, and doing the same thing all the time is never gonna keep us satisfied forever. Very rarely, anyway. I'm sure that people are out there that that do the same thing for always, and they love it, and that kudos to them because they're bigger people than me. But that being said, if you're watching this and you feel like you're kind of between a rock and a hard place right now in life and you don't really know how to fix it, just do different things. Something comes to your mind, do it. Change something you don't love so much, or at least make it smaller in your life. Don't make it such a big thing in your life. Fill the voids with other things. Make other things bigger focuses than the things you don't love. Because you can't just quit everything you don't like. Some things are obligations and you got to do it. So just make it less of a stressor, I guess. And get the wheels turning, and hopefully you feel more satisfied with yourself. I've noticed small improvements with things that I do, but it's a progress, man. It's not easy, and I don't even know if I'm making sense. I'm kind of generalizing everything as if everybody feels this, but anyways, I've rambled long enough. I do this when I feel like it. If you've watched this, thank you. I know I'm really verbose and long-winded and whatever, but if you relate at all, I'd love to hear it. So use the comments or whatever, to get discussion going. Otherwise, just thanks for clicking on it. You guys take care. Enjoy whatever you're doing right now, and make sure that you keep doing what you're doing every day. And if you don't, change it, because that's really the only option you've got. So, take care, guys. See you later.